These are the habits that I use. These are the habits that I recommend my clients use. And these are the ones that I wish somebody told me a long time ago, preferably before my knees started sounding like rice cakes every time I do squats. All right, all that snap, crackle, pop. Look, I wish I knew all of this beforehand, but it's okay. I'm giving it to you now, and we're going to get right into it. No cuts, no edits, but we got 4 habits. All right, so let's get right down to the nitty gritty. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Content coming every other day. Sometimes I might miss a day or two. I don't post on Sundays, but content coming. So you guys make sure you lock in, hit the notification bell so you will be notified every time I upload. I'm uploading in the morning, preferably before 10 or 11 o'clock a.m. Mountain Time. All right, enough of that. First habit I want you to lock in is a 5-minute morning routine, okay? Most guys wake up stiff. I'm one of them. Wake up stiff, your back tight, your hips are locked, shoulders rounded like you've been sleeping in defense mode the whole night. I know a lot of you sleep curled up like that too. It's okay. But it's not because you're old, all right? You're not waking up stiff simply because you're old. It's because your body doesn't get the wake-up call, okay? Your mind wakes up, you're sharp, but your body just isn't woke. Now, here's a simple 5-minute routine, right? A 5-minute mobility routine that you can do in the morning. This is going to help increase your blood flow, lubricate your joints, reduce that stiffness, and activate the muscle groups you need for training. Okay, so this is going to be very, very beneficial for the folks out there who are in the gym consistently or just training their bodies consistently, which I hope is you. And if it's not, it starts now. All right. But here's the kicker. When your mobility is better, your lifts look cleaner, you activate more muscle fibers, and you recover faster. It's literally free performance. And that's what this morning routine is going to help you with. Okay. So this is what I recommend, right? You can do any mobility exercises that you want. You can go on Google. You can do your own researches. Just type in 5-minute mobility routine, morning routine, something, right? I'm going to give you an example. All right. This is just an example that you can follow if you want. I recommend it. So write it down. All right. Or pause the video. Do what you need to do. 5-minute routine. All right. I want you to do this in rotation, and I want you to do this for 5 minutes. All right. I want you 30 seconds cat cow. I want you to look up these exercises because I'm not putting them on the screen. The 30 seconds on the cat cow. All right. That's the exercise. Then I want you 30 seconds on the thoracic rotations. Then I want you 30 seconds on some hip openers. I want you 30 seconds on some ankle rocks. I want you 30 seconds on glute bridges. I want you 30 seconds on the downward dog to cobra. And then I want you 60 seconds just deep breathing in an overhead stretch or, overhead reach or whatever. 60 seconds. Okay. That right there is 5 minutes. And that right there is to just get you primed, get you ready, get the blood flowing. Okay. There's no perfect yoga form because some of these are yoga positions. There's no perfect form, okay? I just want you to move. I just want you to breathe, and I just want you to loosen up. This is your body oil change, okay, before you hit the gym. But for us, it's going to be first thing in the morning to prime us for the day. And for the guys out there who train first thing in the morning, yes, this is before the gym, but this is pretty much an oil change for your body. All right. Habit number 2, we're moving through it. Habit number 2, hydration and electrolytes. Okay. Most men think that they're tired because they need pre-workout. That's wrong. You're tired because your body is most likely dehydrated. All right. It's as simple as that forgotten houseplant that's sitting right there on the counter, right there by the window that never gets any water. Dehydrated. All right. A lot of folks are out there dehydrated. Listen, even 1% of dehydration can reduce your strength, energy, and your testosterone output and your recovery. All right. So here's the daily habit. I want you drinking 16 to 20 ounces of water first thing in the morning with electrolytes. 16 to 20 ounces first thing in the morning. The electrolytes is what's going to help you keep your muscles firing correctly, reducing the cramping and helping your nervous system recover. So if you wake up groggy, sluggish, or your joints feel cranky or creaky, 9 times out of 10, it's just underhydrated. All right. So dehydration is a serious thing. A lot of people overlook it, but you're most likely dehydrated. Your sleep for hopefully 7 to 9 hours and you're not drinking any water, unless you're the person who goes to the bathroom, comes back and drinks more water, goes to bed, goes to the bathroom, comes back. If you're that person who drinks throughout the night, this might be a little different for you. But for a person like myself who just sleeps through the night, no hydration, you wake up dehydrated. And no, coffee does not count as hydration. Get that out of your mind. Just because you have water when you brew, coffee is not hydration. All right. It counts as I'm pretending I have energy. Okay. I'm serious about this one. Very, very serious. If you are dehydrated and then you drink coffee, you're going to be even more dehydrated. That is what coffee tends to do. Okay. So this is what I want you to try. I want you to drink water immediately upon waking up. First thing out the bed, if you are following a fitness journey, if you are strict on your fitness journey, I want you to go use the restroom first. All right. I don't want you putting any fluids in your body before you step on that scale and give your coach the update. All right. No water before you step on the scale first thing in the morning, but immediately after. And or if you don't step on the scale in the morning, immediately after you get out of the bed, 2 feet on the ground, you need to be drinking water. I want you to add a pinch of sea salt or use an electrolyte packet. So keep one by the bedside. I want you to add that to the water. Then I want you to aim for 80 to 120 ounces of water a day. All right. This is depending on your body weight, but 80 to 120 ounces of water a day. You'll feel the difference in 24 hours. A hydrated body works wonders. It functions well. You will know the difference. All right, habit number 3, stress reset. Okay, this one right here is the secret ingredient most men ignore. All right, stress affects everything. It affects your recovery, your hormones, your sleep, your strength, your fat loss, your inflammation, and you cannot out-train high cortisol. And you know cortisol is that stress hormone. You cannot out-train it. So the daily habit is what I call the 3-minute stress reset. All right, 3 minutes. That's it. I know you got 3 minutes. All right, I want you to pick one of these. You don't have to do all of them, obviously, because they're each 3 minutes. But I want you 3 minutes of all of these. This is a stress reset. I want you to do 3 minutes of nasal breathing. All right. 3 minutes of walking outside. 3 minutes of stretching while focusing on your breathing control. I want you 3 minutes on the body scan meditation, or I want you 3 minutes of just being quiet with 0 distractions. All right. Isolation mode. I want you to choose one of those. This will calm your nervous system. It will help lower your cortisol, and it switches your body into recovery mode. Okay. Men in their 30s, 40s, 50s, they deal with work stress, money stress, financial stress, lack of sleep, gut sleep, gut stress, social stress, gym stress. Your nervous system is like, yo, chill. Okay. Your stress reset is how you chill on purpose. Okay. Do it once a day. I want you to do it once a day and watch how your recovery skyrockets. All right. Try it out. All right. All right. 4. Habit number 4. If you're still here, subscribe. Like the video if this helps you. Habit number 4. Sleep consistency. Huge one. All right. If mobility is the oil change and hydration is the fuel, then sleep is the full engine rebuild. Okay. Sleep is king of recovery. No protein, not supplements, not the massage gun. It's sleep. Okay. Here's what men 30 years old need to understand. 30 and up. You need to understand this. Your testosterone, your recovery, your muscle growth, and your fat loss all depend on consistent sleep patterns, not just long nights. Okay. Your body loves routine. So here's a sleep habit that changes everything. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every single day, every single night, even on the weekends. This is the hack. All right. This is the sleeping hack. Go to bed and wake up at the same exact time. Not perfect, not strict, just within that hour. Okay. Just be consistent around that time. Why it works? Well, it helps to regulate your hormones. It helps to boost your testosterone. It helps to lower your cortisol. It improves your recovery by 30 to 50%. It helps reduce your joint pain, and it improves your mood, energy, and performance. So I want you to combine this with your 5-minute mobility and good hydration. or I don't know what I said. I want you to combine this sleep consistency with your 5 minutes of mobility and your good hydration, and you got the chef's kiss right there. All right. If you struggle falling asleep, here's what you need to do. You need to make sure that you have no screens before 60 minutes before the bed. All right. 60 minutes before you lie down and go to sleep. If you are struggling with falling asleep, then you also need to make sure that your room is cool. Sleeping in hot temperatures is not good for the body, and it actually isn't beneficial for you trying to fall asleep. You need to be in a cool room. You need to have light stretching, all right? Light stretching before bed, just to, again, loosen up the body before it gets all stiff at night. That might be preventing you from going to sleep. And then I want you to experience with the vitamin magnesium. This is highly recommended for any and everybody, but especially for you out there struggling with falling asleep. Magnesium is probably lacking. All right, so get you some magnesium. Now, your sleep determines how your body repairs itself for your training. All right, remember at the beginning, we talked about you trying to build muscle, burn fat, and not have that stiff body. Well, sleep is important. All right. If you have no sleep, you have no gains. So there are the 4 daily habits that every man over 30 needs and wants. All right. It's going to help you move better, lift better, recover faster, and feel like a high performance machine instead of a rusty lawnmower. Okay. So quick recap, write it down. You got your 4 habits. You got your 5-minute morning mobility. You got your hydration. You got your stress reset, the 3-minute stress reset. And then you got sleep consistency. I want you to start small. Pick one habit this week. Just pick one habit that you can try. I want you to add the others in slowly. You'll be shocked at how fast your body actually does respond. Now, if you got value from this, I want you to hit the like button. I want you to drop a comment down below, and I want you to subscribe because I've got more content, especially for my guys over 30 who want to build the muscle, burn the fat, and you still want to enjoy life. You want to eat the burgers. You want to eat the pizza. You want to have fun with your family. All right. This channel is for you. All right. Enough of me rambling. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.